Category 2, proudly sponsored by Dial Before You Dig. Dial Before You Dig is a free national referral service designed to prevent damage and disruption to the vast pipe and cable networks which provide Australia with essential services. Dial Before You Dig creates a unique partnership with Australia's underground asset owners. They act as a single point of contact for you to receive information about underground networks at your excavation site, so you don't have to contact the utility organisations individually. You tell them your dig location and they pass on a referral to the affected asset owners. They then send the information directly to you. The Dial Before You Dig service is also designed to protect Australia's excavators. Whether you are a backyard renovator, an individual tradesman, or a commercial excavator, the potential for injury, personal liability, and even death exists every day. Obtaining accurate information about your worksite significantly minimises these risks. Dial Before You Dig aims to provide a fast and effective referral service, enabling excavators to access information on the location of all underground assets at their worksite. Dial Before You Dig, the essential first step. Category 2, Abergeldy Complex Infrastructure, Gayndah Raw Water Intake. The Gayndah Water Supply Intake Station on the Burnett River provides Gayndah's only water supply, supporting a population of approximately 2,000 people, as well as local primary industries. The station was severely damaged during the 2011 floods and 2013's tropical cyclone Oswald. Abergeldy was engaged to construct the new raw water intake designed by GHD and with Cardno appointed as project superintendent. The project was the flagship of the 2013 NDRRA Betterment Program. The intake structure was built in a 5-metre deep pocket of water directly upstream of the existing weir and was positioned away from the high-velocity flow spilling over the weir wall. The conditions and construction impracticalities in the design demanded various modifications to the design. These changes were incorporated into explicitly detailed construction methodologies to ensure the work progressed efficiently and program deadlines were achieved. Local industry participation was strongly emphasised by Council and was directly in line with Abergeldy's preference for local procurement of materials and specialist trades and services. Category 2, Civil Mining and Construction Proprietary Limited, South Burnett Regional Council, Timber Bridge Replacements. Civil Mining and Construction were engaged by the South Burnett Regional Council to complete the $2.7 million timber bridge replacements at Hivesville and Ellesmere as part of the 2014-16 Capital Works program. Tendering to complete 2 individual packages of work simultaneously, which saved the client more than $300,000, CMC worked diligently to complete construction of the 2 bridges, nearly 90 kilometres apart, within 4 months. The works involved the demolition and salvage of the existing bridges, construction of 2 new bridges, side tracks and a temporary creek crossing, along with the widening and resurfacing of the approaches and ancillary works. From the outset of the project, CMC's aim was to mitigate the risk of design approval delays. Meticulous planning and coordination and continual reviews and revisions of operations were completed to achieve the safest and most efficient construction path for both bridges while maintaining the required standards of quality and workmanship. Category 2, Doval Constructions, Queensland Limited, Bicentennial Bikeway Upgrade, Stage 4. The Bicentennial Bikeway Stage 4 project for Brisbane City Council was the final stage upgrade of the existing bikeway from Brisbane City to Toowong and involved the construction of 700 metres of new bidirectional bikeway with a separate shared non-bicycle lane. Acknowledged as the most technical and complex of all stages, this project contained the construction of piling works, suspended concrete walkways and lookout decks, fibre composite ramps and lookout structures, and a curved architectural elevated structure made of fibre composite materials. Traffic management systems were put in place for the majority of the project, as public use of the bikeway and regatta ferry terminal was required as part of the contract conditions. Design considerations had to allow for flood loadings on all structures and paths. Coupled with the presence of very weak marine materials overlying rock strata at an average of 10-metre depths, the design required the inclusion of piling to support the structures. The project was successfully carried out with satisfaction of all parties involved. Category 2. FKG Group, Hughenden Airport Restoration. Hughenden Airport's pavements sustained saturation damage during the 2012 flood events, necessitating the rehabilitation of the sealed 12 by 30 runway, taxiway and parking apron. Testament to FKG Group's strong track record of delivering rural and remote engineering projects, the Hughenden Airport Rehabilitation Project delivery demonstrated three main areas of construction excellence, including foamed bitumen design testing, rural and remote project logistics management, and engineered unsuitable material solutions. By the time the funding was approved, Flinders Shire Council had less than 12 weeks to organise a contract and complete construction by June 30, 2014, which was a requirement of the funding. From the outset, the team demonstrated a clear understanding of the project's complexities and incorporated innovative strategies to complete this project in a regional area where logistics and support play a pivotal role in ensuring a critical path is maintained. FKG, in close partnership with Flinders Shire Council, successfully delivered the project by the deadline, including absorbing a 23% increase in scope for critical path works. Category 2. McElwain Civil Engineering Proprietary Limited, Milton Backflow Prevention Device. Milton Drain, also known as the Western Creek, was not immune from Brisbane flood events, and neither were the businesses and residences which lined the catchment. They all suffered as a result of the rise in the river levels, which caused backflow flooding. McElwain Civil Engineering was awarded the contract to design and construct a backflow prevention solution. The contract was the largest and most difficult of the 18 structures rolled out as part of the Council's backflow prevention program, and the only one delivered under a design and construct model. The seemingly endless list of site constraints included flooding, tidal saltwater flows, limited access, a 1927 heritage bridge with 2 subsequent widenings, Coronation Drive with 75,000 vehicles per day, cyclists and pedestrians, fauna protection, confined work areas and continuous night works. Due to the efficient design solutions and the positive attitudes displayed by the project team, the project was completed on budget and has become a significant community asset to the people of Milton. Category 2. Civil Mining and Construction Proprietary Limited, West Creek and Gog Street, Toowoomba, Package 41. Following the 2010-11 floods, Civil Mining and Construction fulfilled the construction contractor scope for Consolidated Works Package 41 as part of the Toowoomba Regional Council Flood Recovery Program. A significant project for the region, the CBD-based project involved widening and deepening the West Creek Channel and upgrading stormwater drainage along with the reconstruction of Gog Street to increase capacity and protect the adjacent area during a 1-in-100-year storm event. The technical complexity of the works lay in the ability to concurrently perform public utility, civil and precast installation activities in the West Creek active floodway and the congested Gog Street major drainage upgrade and road reconstruction. Building upon an existing relationship, CMC and Council negotiated more than 86 scope changes and variations to ensure the project was delivered to provide the best outcome for the environment and the community. Toowoomba Regional Council has since hailed the project as a major milestone for Toowoomba and a great success in protecting the local businesses and residents from future flood events.